All right, it's 3 o'clock. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for this press conference with Quinton de Kock. I'm Siphokazi Sokanyile, and I would like to welcome you guys once again to this conversation. Once again, please indicate in the chat when you would like to ask your question. Quinton, if you could please close the curtain behind you, just so we could minimize the light. Thanks very much. And we'll get started. Who would like to go first for Quinton? Lloyd.
How's it, Quinny?
How's it?
Yeah, good, thanks. Maybe just start by just the disappointment of losing the series. Obviously, every game you play to win, and it's now gone. And if that will translate into some rotational changes heading into the third and final one.
Yeah, obviously it's disappointing to lose. But yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna change much tomorrow. We still want to play our best team that we have, and still try to win. I think that we do want to give guys opportunities, but I think we need to win just for our own sake.
Tennis.
Hi, Quinton. I was just wondering, what are the challenges around something like team selection for you now that you captain and so?
Yeah, obviously it's difficult. Don't really have all the options that we would like. So there has been a couple of difficulties, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Just have to deal with what we have, and yeah, just carry on and hope for the best, I guess.
Rory and then Lloyd.
Hi, Quinton. Just wonder, do you have any extra bodies available? I'm thinking Andeel and David Miller. Do you know if they're available to come and help out the team?
Unfortunately not. They're not up to scratch yet with their fitness and training and stuff, but they will be ready for the ODIs. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. Like I said, it is what it is, and it's gonna have to deal with it. Huh?
Thanks, Rory. Lloyd.
Just on that, Quinny, and one of the big talking points has been the sixth bowler and the absence of a specialist all-rounder. How challenging has that been for you out there in the middle? And also, I mean, looking back now, was there perhaps an option missed in not calling up a specialist all-rounder at the start of the series?
Yeah, of course. It was difficult to not to have a specialist all-rounder, even though Georgie was there. It's just unfortunate Dwayne got injured at the wrong time, and obviously Andy obviously in quarantine. But yeah, it's not that easy just flying up a person now with the whole bubble and stuff, because they have to also go through quarantine and stuff. So it wasn't as easy as it sounds.
It's a good point. Hadn't thought of that, huh?
Yeah.
Zahir, and if anybody would like to go after Zahir, please indicate in the chat. Thank you. Zahir? If Zahir is struggling, we'll go with Ken, then Tianis.
Thanks, Siphokazi. Hi, Quinny. Obviously, it's not ideal not having a sixth bowler, but do you feel like the bowlers have adapted? The bowlers that you do have adapted well enough to conditions, and do you feel like they could have used a bit more variety, a bit more cutters bowling into the pitch, that sort of thing?
Oh, look, listen, I know that everyone's talking about this six bowler, but when we actually look at it, we didn't really need one. Actually, I know it's always nice to get another overs from somewhere, but it's always in both the games. It's just the one over that literally that did the damage against us. So that's me asking, do you really need that six bowler? Yes, in the future it will help, but that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying for now, I feel like if we use that six bowler, it's almost like a soft option saying, yeah, well, we need it, which I feel I don't. By looks, I don't think we really need it this time. But yeah, and then obviously with the tactics, yeah, I mean, guys, it's hard to tell guys how to bowl, especially like imagine you got KG and Anna, they bowl 150. And do you really want them to bowl slow balls? With big fields and stuff. Obviously, they got it wrong once or twice. I mean, that's allowed to happen. And then a guy like Lungi, obviously, he's allowed to. He depends a lot more on his variation. So, it's just about getting the right mix between the bowlers, and yeah, I don't think we did anything too wrong. It was just the matchups were just difficult to put together.
Thanks, Quinny. We've got Zahir back online. We'll go with Zahir, then Tennis, and then we'll go down with the list that I've indicated in the chat.
Hi, Connie. Just obviously you didn't have the all-rounders available in Dwayne and Dile. You went with George at Newlands. Was it even an opportunity to spread, like just to widen the thinking a little bit more, even with Bjorn possibly at Paul, considering the surface, the way that you could have played possibly three spinners, and Bjorn does offer something with the bat as well?
Well, let's put it this way. When we got to the ground, no one knew it was going to spin and be like that before the game. So it was difficult to predict what's going, because honestly, we rocked up there. We thought, yes, there's going to be an absolute belter of a wicket. 200 could play 200 here. So, I don't think it really mattered.
Okay, I'm just asking because obviously Faf plays for the Rocks, Bjorn plays for the Rocks, Shamsi plays for the Rocks. They should know what's going on down there.
No, that doesn't mean anything. We all play down there in Bullen Park enough to know what's happened. So, I'm sure all the guys are good enough to adapt anyway.
And Connie, just on the batting unit, are you feeling the guys are up to scratch at the moment? That there's maybe a little bit too much onus on certain individuals in that batting lineup to put up a total?
I just think it would be nice to it would be nice just to have a little extra batsman as an all-rounder. I think maybe that's just what we're missing, just to give us a bit more freedom. But like I said, that's what we're dealing with at the moment, and we just have to get on with it, I guess. So we're trying to do our best up top there.
Thanks.
Tennis?
Connie, how much have you guys missed someone like David Miller in the lower order that can just come in and smash it from ball one? You think that the role of like almost a finisher is one that's a bit lacking in South African cricket at the moment?
Yeah, obviously it's it'd be nice to have a guy like Miller at the end there, come in and finish off the innings. But also we have other guys who can also do it. I think, Classy, we've all seen what he does. Rassi, and Georgie obviously has shown a little bit of what he has. So obviously we miss Miller. It would be nice to have him, but we can't say that other guys can't do it.
Aditya?
Hi, Quinny. I just wanted to ask about the reflections that have taken place with the coach and the staff post the two games.
Nothing that you guys need to know, that's for sure. Unfortunately. No, just a couple of quiet chats with the guys, just making sure our heads are stay positive, and we've still got a lot to look forward to.
Neil, and then we'll finish with Kanyiso.
Quinny, it's not a trick question, I promise you, and we're all very grateful for your time. I just wondered whether you sometimes thought that there's too much time required of the captain. You mean, pre-match, post-match, 2 or 3 times post-match, and now another preview day. Sometimes, is it a distraction for you sometimes?
Nope. I think that's just some person's opinion, to be honest. Not, but anyway. But no, I've got lots of time to do all those things. We don't have anything else to do. So doing a post match, it's not like I'm changing anything. It doesn't change the way I play, or So for me, it's not a problem. It's actually just a bit weird the way we do it, obviously with the bubble and stuff. So that's just it.
Thank you.
Kanyiso.
Quinton, good afternoon, man. How important does patience become in the process of building a team towards next year's World Cup? Because understandably so, there would be a fair bit of impatience because of results. But I mean, from what I would love to understand, that teams have event-driven processes in terms of building up to a specific event, that being the current World Cup. So how much patience are you guys willing to exude in your own processes in order to achieve any set goals for next year's tournament?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Patience is key at the moment. Also we just come out of some of the guys. Well, the team hasn't played cricket together in 5-6 months, whatever it is. So yeah, this is our first series back together. And like I said, it is patience, and we understand that. So just over time, when we start playing more cricket together, spending more time as a team, I think the results will start showing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. And that's it from our end. Have a good afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow.